So I'm just making a nice big puddle of wash because we're going to be drawing with our brush. And I want a nice even wash to dip into. So my brush is fully loaded now with paint. So this is where you need to be a little bit brave. And if you're following along with me, then yeah, crack on with the brush. And if you're not confident, then maybe draw a little pencil line. There's you know, we're still painting in a nice loose way at the end of the day. Okay, let's put in the top half of the umbrella. So we're looking at a shape like that. And then I want us to suggest maybe the inside of the umbrella as well. So what I mean by that is this shape, and what about the umbrella handle? So that's going to come somewhere in the center. We won't see it here, we see it here, and then we'll see it again at around about that point. That's not too difficult, is it? Now, we're going to have this lovely lady walking with the umbrella, and her head is going to be behind the umbrella, so we're only going to see half her face really. So if you imagine, look, just imagine that that's the top of her head here. So here we'll just see maybe a bit of her chin, look, coming like that. So we're missing off. You could draw that in if you like and then just soften it away later. What about her neck? So again, just keeping it nice and simple. Let's give her a collar as well, a nice coat, a nice winter coat for a rainy day. Shoulder. Let's have this hand kind of just swinging loosely down. Maybe something like that, look. Hands, we're not going to draw lots of detail, just a simple shape like that is fine. Now this is a bit trickier because I want us to kind of have the illusion that she's holding the umbrella. And again, I don't want lots of fingers and details, so I'm just going to put a squiggly shape like that on either side. Oh, there's the coat, and the arm will kind of come round something like that. So there's the elbow. So it's bent at an angle, and you can see it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. Okay, let's now think about the shape of her coat. Look, maybe give it a bit of a shape like that as well. And let's come out, let's have it swing a little bit as well, swinging and nice spontaneous marks that suggest a bit more movement. Now, when people are walking towards you, really, we only kind of see the one leg. So this leg here is going to come in at about that point. And then we'll kind of bring it down, maybe give her a nice bit of a shoe shape here. And the other leg really, the knee is bending, so we'll kind of just see it disappearing behind, something like that. That's not too difficult, is it? Shall we carry on? Let's put a little bit of value into the top of the umbrella. And I want the light to come this way, so let's just put a reminder. If I put a little shadow there, that's going to remind me where the light's coming from. Let's mix a nice dark mixture here and let's pop that in all the way across here. Don't forget, you can move your picture around. Just blocking that shape in. I'm also going to let it run into this area as well, the bottom half and down the face. So we're going to kind of lose the detail. Now, as I come across here, I'm going to add more water. I'm just going to keep pulling that out and softening it down until we just have a little bit of white showing there. Will be quite nice. Let's pull that shape round. Oh, there's a little nice section here, look. And if you've been a bit heavy-handed, squeeze the water out of your brush and just lift a little bit away. Just find that shape again. Something like that, isn't it? There we go. Just going to lift that little drip away as well there, look. Now I'm going to spray into that shortly to just give it a bit more of a wet feel. But while we're waiting to do that, let's put in, say, the collar here. I'm just blocking the shape in that I drew before. Sometimes I put a value, sometimes a bit of water. Maybe a shadow under the neck as well. Now, I don't want to paint the hand, so I'm going to come in and try and paint around that shape. It doesn't have to be exact, as you know. Lots of water. Keep pulling, adding bits of water. Let's make that quite a dark, where her arm is kind of bent there. Look, just holding that umbrella. We're all for spontaneity. Lots of splashy washes, lots of water. Again, all I'm doing at this stage is blocking in. Following the linear marks that I put. Sometimes I'll not even keep to the lines, as you can see. In fact, sometimes I'll even deliberately kind of splash into that wash as well, just to break those lines a little bit more. And if that doesn't wake you up, nothing will. I'll give it a little spritz. Now, I'll do it again just before it dries. You can see the lovely kind of quality of marks that's leaving in the watercolour wash, but really it's just nice to do it when it's just about to dry, and we'll get a little bit more texture into these areas as well. Now you can see here I've got a big blob of paint because I'm on an angle, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tease it out and suggest a lovely little reflection there. So I'll be patient and let this one completely dry. So now she's dry, you can see all the textures as well that have kind of happened when I've sprayed into that just drying wash. And really, you know, we don't need to say much more, but I want you to think about just adding little tiny details, and this is always the dangerous area when we're painting loose and we start to go in with darks and fiddle and fiddle and fiddle, and it all gets beyond our control and we just lose the will to live. So that sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? But you those of you know. So let's come in with just a few well selected darks. So I'd like to show off the side of her face here and the shape of the handle as well. So I'm going to come in just on this side. I can come across and down into that lovely little triangle shape here, which actually is quite nice because it suggests the neck as well. Let's come down and bring another line here. So we've also suggested the handle, the neck and the face all in one go. And all we're doing is blocking in. Again, I'll do what I did before. I'll add a bit of water just to kind of break the wash up a little bit. We don't want it too severe. And again, I will be spraying into this, so that will break it up a little bit more. Just a smidge on the other side. Nothing too drastic. Just a little bit like that. Pull that across. And I'll just allow that wash again just to soften into the face. Where else can we go? Brolly looks great, so we don't need to add too much detail to that. So let's think about extra darks. What about a nice dark here under the elbow where it's kind of just resting against the body? And what about a nice dark here into that shape that will then help to suggest the little hand is holding the handle? I'll just soften those marks down a little bit as well. Add a bit more water. And that's all I need to say in that section. Let's add another dark up here, look, along the shoulder, because we are still thinking about that light coming in from that left-hand side. Maybe a nice little dark section into the jacket. Now I'm getting dangerously close to adding too much, so I'm going to come away from that section and not fiddle too much. Let's put a nice dark against that leg here, up into that coat look as well. Just give it a bit more swish. That helps, doesn't it? I can soften, I can pull it, wash down with a wet brush and soften away. So now I'm still kind of hopefully trying to create the illusion of that movement. Here I'll put a little curl into that coat as well, just to give it a bit more detail. And as I come down, let's put a little foot here as well. That's the foot that's behind. And as I come down, I'm just going to darken the foot area here. Water. Let's pull another shadow out. And you know what? I think she's done. Remember, we're not painting a finished masterpiece here. It's just a lovely exercise for you to kind of loosen up and enjoy the process and not get too stressed about it. And like I said before, if you want to add a little bit of a pencil line before you start, then that's good too. All I will say is enjoy, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.